Boom shakalaka. As Bitcoin continues sideways, some people are calling for the end. If this concerns you, you definitely want to stay tuned for today's video. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Left. Today's video, we're going to be taking a look at why this is likely not the end and where we are likely headed for Bitcoin and for altcoins. Before we get into it, like the video, join us on Twitter through Crypto Love, and subscribe to the OG Bitcoin and Crypto YouTube channel, making daily videos for 7.5 years. Today, Fear and Greed at dead neutral, 50. You don't see that too often. Right up the center. Not greedy, not fearful, just dead neutral. The overall market up 0.5% today. Bitcoin at 96,061, Ethereum at 2663, and XRP at 244. Now, Bitcoin continuing sideways. No news there. But less than a week until Bitcoin interacts with what has been pretty strong support that could potentially push Bitcoin out of this sideways channel by March or April. We'll kind of have to see if that plays out. Now, as Bitcoin goes sideways, some people are saying, hey, you know what? I think we double topped. Not going any higher. As a matter of fact, 70,000 is looking pretty likely, maybe even lower than that. It was just a whole big show. Well, if that is true, if this were in fact the top, whales would be screwed. This would be the first time in history that Bitcoin whales did not sell at the top, meaning either they just lost their brains or maybe it's not the top. As a matter of fact, every single previous cycle, there has been a drop-off in Bitcoin dominance preceding the top. Guess what? No drop-off in Bitcoin dominance yet. Both of these signs suggesting, hey, the top ain't here. And if we take a look, whales are buying Bitcoin at like never seen before. Take a look at this. Purple is new whales. They are chomping up Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, they have doubled everything that old whales have bought in terms of Bitcoin. It's going to get crazy. We see just this week, the Coinbase Premium Index has flipped positive, signaling a potential rise in U.S. institutional demand. It seems like the only people not interested in Bitcoin is dumb money. I mean, retail. Retail is not yet chomping at the bit. I mean, take a look at this. Whales are buying it like nothing you've ever seen. Retail, whatever, not a big thing. We'll buy it at the top, right? Isn't that the way it always goes? And then complain for 4 years that you bought the top and then sell at the absolute bottom after 2 years and you just can't go any longer. It's going to happen once again. Now, just this week, BlackRock has classified Bitcoin as a risk-off asset. That means it is probably going to end up in everyone's portfolio in the next 5 to 10 years. And remind me, can you create more Bitcoin? No, there's only 21 million. But what happens if you put more power into mining more? Well, there's still only over 21 million. But what happens if you print more? You can't print more? Oh, I'm starting to see. Now, just this week, we see the TD sequential signaling a buy. This is the same thing that signaled a sell at the top on January 21st. Could we have seen the bottom at 96,000-ish and then heading back upwards? It's certainly possible. Remember, we are in a 4-year cycle until proven otherwise. This is the beginning of a green year. Green years, historically, Bitcoin does very well. And if we just get to 5 years ahead of support like we've seen in previous peaks, guess what? $276,000 per Bitcoin. But in the short term, the ETF fund flows. Generally, Bitcoin price hovers right around those levels. Right now, they're at $108,000. The alligator jaws must close. Bitcoin is going to go back to $108,000 sooner than later. And guess what? Once it breaks that line right there, should it do what it did last Q1? We're still in Q1, still another month and change left, month and a half. Well, we could be seeing $166,000 Bitcoin by the end of March. And that's not all, because Bitcoin's power law, just on a pretty much average year, not even anything spectacular, $400,000 Bitcoin by 2025. Things are just getting started. We still have 10 months of a pretty spectacular year coming. And guess what? Altcoins just had an insane signal. the weekly 100, 200 SMA cross right here. Last time it happened, altcoins went berserk. Will we see it yet again? Let me know down in the comments. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.